recognizing what is driving British Columbians' feelings of unease and lack of safety in their communities.
On Sunday, a big announcement by the newly sworn-in Premier David Eby and his team to address public safety concerns in the province, such as random attacks, and to provide more mental health and addiction supports while addressing violent repeat offenders being let out on bail.
Emphasis on intervention and treatment for people who are in our criminal justice system. Government already laid some of the foundation with supports for people leaving custody to make sure that they're connected to services to minimize the risk of reoffending.
The new plan will also include a peer-assisted care team model.
When someone is experiencing a mental health crisis, what they need is a response from someone who can relate to where they are at, someone who can offer mental health care, someone to sit with them, listen to them, and help them find the community and health-based supports that will work for them.
Eby says the province's Attorney General will be directed to have prosecutors lay out a clear and understandable approach to bail for repeat offenders, with a new policy set to take effect Tuesday.
Making sure the prosecutors are working with police, making sure the prosecutors are working with probation officers in a coordinated way so that courts have the information they need to make decisions to protect the public.
Eby says the plan includes 12 new teams that will intervene in mental health incidents that will free up police to focus on crime. And there will be 10 new Indigenous justice centers created to provide free, culturally relevant support for those in the criminal system, as well as a new model of addiction care at St. Paul's Hospital.
Connections for police directly to healthcare workers at hospital to make it easier to intervene and get someone in mental health crisis off of the streets.
I support these initiatives, namely those that address violent offenders and the sometimes revolving door of our justice system, that expand mental health programs to provide better outcomes for people suffering from challenging mental health issues.
The Premier also laid out plans to introduce the new unexplained wealth order legislation in the spring by seizing assets like houses and cars.
We don't want our kids to be attracted to a criminal lifestyle by people with fancy cars, fancy clothes, fancy homes, that are earning their money on the misery of people who are suffering in our streets.
In Vancouver, Angela Bauer, City News.